Hello humans, so I'm gonna start this video with a few life updates. So the first one is I'm a graduate in arts, letters, and communication to pursue a dream job, which is to become a voice actor. Of course, I don't need this program to become one. I know it's mostly through talent to go in that kind of field, but I thought it was best for me to take uh, this course because of my speech impediment, which kind of helped me tame this thing per se. Like I have a better way with words and expressing myself, and yeah. And with this program, I was actually able to be on the stage alone for almost 10 minutes, which I never thought I was able to do before this. Who knows, I might speak more about it later on. And another one is in August, I'm gonna not post a lot of videos. Maybe none, because I'm gonna move out to go in another course or tuition, I might say, which is to become a baker. So for a full year, I'm not gonna post any videos because I'm probably gonna live with a dorm mate, and I don't want to be that dorm mate, to be fair. I'm gonna be mindful of them, and I know I can be quite loud sometimes, so I'm gonna make sure I don't do anything during that time period. But when I'll be back, I'll probably post a bit more than I usually do. So yeah, why do I need to make this video even though I made a video 3 months ago? Well, it's because a lot of things changed in this binder. It might not seem like it. In 3 months, 3 whole months, and 6 days, a lot of things changed in there. And you might notice a few cards missing and a lot of additions. So without further ado, let's get this thing started. Oh, and by the way, as the last video said, the first part of the binder is what I'm trading and selling, and in the bottom of it is what I would prefer to keep. And you'll see why. So yeah, let's get started. So here we have the advent calendar of 2023 promos. Of course, it's missing a few, and that is because I had to buy a card with those cards. After, we have a few celebrations. Not a lot, as you can tell, compared to last time. After, we have metal cards. I know, right? Most of them are promos. Well, of course they are. But like, Arceus are from the super premium boxes of Arceus, if I recall. The Greninja is the same with the GameStop exclusive one, and the Mew is from the 151 UPC box, which I actually opened on live. I was supposed to record that one, but it kind of failed. Like when I was recording, people came into my room, I didn't stop it in time, I forgot to play record when they left, so yeah, I thought it was best to not post it. But hey, I still got the card. After that, we have Korean cards, which, a fun fact, I have that one in English. You'll see later on. I have 2 French cards. That is because Costco likes to lie where I am. Like, it would be, like, the boxes will be written in English, but since they are tin boxes, you can't see that they're actually French, so yeah. I was pretty sad. Like, I was like, woo, I got hits, and oh no, they're French. After, we have 1 singular Japanese card, which, fun fact, I also have in English if I didn't sell it. After, we have 2 evolution secrets. After, we have a super energy and a trainer. We have 3 ghost trainers. After, we have a few trainers. Yeah. from, I think it's from 3 generations almost. I don't remember. I don't really follow sets per se. I I see a set, I'm like, it looks fun. But like I don't see the pulls I can get, so after we have Ruffian, Rhyme, a singular break. That's not the real price, I think. It's just somebody gave me that sleeve and I just didn't bother to remove the price tag. Oh, fun fact, you thought it was only one break. Oh. No, it wasn't the only one. I know a lot of people hate breaks, but I just like them because they're so different between the other cards that we saw. Like, those are sideways, they're golden. I don't know. Like, that's the only reason why I like them, but they're in the tradable parts of the binder. Yeah, I have a lot. I was like, hey, why don't I buy them all? And I didn't buy them all because the vendor didn't have them all. But yeah. After we have a few cards, as you may tell. I sold the second one to buy another card that you'll see at the end. After we have Entei, which I might move to the untradeable part when I think about it. I might. Might is the key word. I might let it there. I might keep it. I don't know. After that, Hondor is there now because now my sole focus on the ones I'm keeping are full arts, band illustrations, megas, all DXs, and the trainer N, and Ditto, which is why it's there now. After we have a few cute cards, have Miraidon that's now here, and as I said earlier, it's not the ones I'm collecting anymore. Who knows? I might keep them. You never know. Yeah, as you can see, Wailord. I opened a booster box not too long ago. I think it was in March. Yeah, I think it was in March. I opened the box and I got a few pulls. I wanted N, and I got N, so I was happy. After there are the new EXs, which as you might tell, it's at the beginning of the binder because I prefer the old EXs. They have a charm. While the new one just looks soulless. I don't really know how to say this, but they just don't appeal me as the old EXs does. Like they seem like a second version of, because like they're silver and the old ones are, first of all, written in capital letters, and they are golden, and those are in is it lowercase forgot the word for a second. Lowercase EX, and it has borders and stuff like that. It just seems like they tried to renew it, and they gave out midway. And they were like, let's keep the old design, put new Pokemons on them, change the logo a little bit, and call it brand new. I feel like if they do that with the new Megas, I'm gonna cry. Because I'm collecting the old Megas. I am. I have a few. I don't have them all because it's expensive, and I'm kind of keeping my money for my tuition, which is kind of important. But yeah, after we have the full arts of the EXs. Yeah, I like to call them fake full arts because like they take the whole page but they don't have the fingerprints on them. Yeah, as I said, soulless. Like the ones that aren't soulless is when there's a lot of things on the card, like that Mew. After there's Pidgeot. We have a few cards, Quaquaval, Salamence. When I pulled it, everybody wanted it, and nobody traded it for me because it was too expensive. It was kind of sad. But I'm still hoping that somebody takes it though, because it's still a pretty card. I mean, look at that baby. If I was keeping like all of the expensive cards, then it probably would be at the end of the binder, but nah. After, same here with the Eevee. I might have kept it if it wasn't a GX, because look at how ugly that thing is. They remind me of my dogs, alright? Like they're so, it's so ugly that it becomes cute. Because like, you might already see my dogs, like, they're not like the cutest, but I love them. And that's the same thing with Eevee. It's not the cutest, but I love it. But yeah, I'm trading it finally because like it's a GX, so I don't really have motivation to keep it anymore, and I know a lot of people want it. So for collection, for helping people with their collection, I'm putting it there. We have other GXs. Sure, we have a rainbow. Zygarde. Same here. Like, it's a really pretty card. Like, I think it's the shiny version because it's not supposed to be white. I didn't do research. I'm sorry. I'm pretty sure it's shiny. But, like, it's not the best Pokemon. Like, it's a good legendary. Don't get me wrong. But Ditto is the best. So, that's why it's there right now. After I have some Vs that are just... Like, I feel like they tried to do, like, lower cost full arts with those, which is why I don't really like them. They're soulless, as I like to say. So yeah, they look pretty soulless to me. So anytime somebody wants them, I'm like, sure, go ahead. Like, I don't even notice when people take them from my binder. I'm like, oh, it's missing a card, because I like to sort them a lot of times. Like when I'm waiting for people to trade with me, I just do that. So yeah, after we have the actual full arts, which is really just the same cards. They have a white like underline on it and a little bit of texture. Like if I take that one, for example, it has a tiny bit of texture, but it's pretty soulless, as you can see. It's like they tried to make a full art, but like they put Pokemons that nobody really cares about, so except Houndoom. Everybody loved Houndoom. After we put the Leafeon, which, as you can tell, is the only one in my binder from the Evolving Sky set. And that is because I sold the other ones to get other cards and to pay for stuff, because I need money for college. So yeah, I'm trading it. And because like it's not that the other ones were expensive, but they were kind of hard to find because everybody was kind of searching for those where I'm from. So it was kind of sad. Like, the only ones I was missing was the free promos. So Vaporeon, Jolteon, and Flareon. And I was missing the most expensive one, Umbreon. So, yeah. I gave up on this little thing. But hey, at least I still have Leafeon. Although it's a bit miscut, but that's fine. After we have Regidrago, every time people see it, they keep on being like, oh, it's a cool card. It is a cool card. But yeah. After we have Umbreon, Vaporeon. Umbreon, I find it funny that I was able to pull it. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. I almost said a lie. Well, I did say a lie, but I corrected myself. This is the one I pulled from the Korean, and that's the one I traded. I was about to make a big mistake. Oh god. But yeah. After we have a few VMAXs. Yeah. Umbreon all the way. After we have the V Union and the last V Union. After the most interesting part is right here. Ready to see? Boom. This is what I call the band page. Because most of them are banned illustration, and there's this one that is just banned in tournaments. So I'll let you a few seconds to guess why those were banned. Yeah. Alright. So the first one is because she's 11 and she's naked, so that's no. After we have this one of Sabrina, which is it kind of looks like she's flipping us off, but it's just an awkward way of taking a Master Ball. This one is because we can see a gutter. This one is over that. I'm not gonna say it out loud. After we have two arcade games, and it was kind of promoting gambling, which I find extremely funny because Pokemon is gambling for kids, per se. But yeah, they banned those ones because it was promoting gambling. After we have Jinx because, well, it's kind of a blackface. I hope it wasn't the intention of the people, but that's what it does. After we have Grimmer, which is banned because people say he looks under the skirts of the girl, but if you follow up his gaze, it looks over the skirt, not under. But yeah. After we have the Mew, very beautiful Mew. Oh, and fun fact, like, I got the whole band illustrations for $100, which I find is really funny. Like, I think I got it at 2022 or 2023, one of those two, that I was able to get them, and they all went up in prices a lot. Like, for 2 cards, I'm already at $100, so I feel pretty lucky with this. And to show you how old Pokemon can be sometimes, look at how old it is. Like, again, the Pokeball that opens upside down, because the black part is supposed to follow the red, but as you might see on the card, that's not what it does. And 1996 from Nintendo. Those are really old cards, and I just like that page. It's the forbidden page. I honestly find it hilarious. Yeah, I don't know how to hold my phone, so I'm sorry if you sometimes see that kind of stuff. Like, I switch hands. After, we have the mega page. So the full arts and the regular ones are all mixed in. I tried to do the ABCs of the megas. So I have Absol, Alakazam, Ampharos, Blastoise, Camerupt, Gallade, Gardevoir. We have Glalie, Lucario. We have Manectric, Mawile. We have Pidgeot, Primal Groudon, Primal Kyogre. We have Mega Rayquaza, which is, fun fact, my most expensive card. We have Mega Scizor, Mega Sharpedo, or Sharpedo. I think it's Sharpedo. It sounds better. After we have Mega Steelix, we have Mega Tyranitar, Mega Venusaur. As you might tell, a lot of additions. After we have the actual full arts, so Alakazam, which features an Umbreon, and I think it's Lugia. Pretty sure it's Lugia. But yeah, like the tag team from before tag teams. After we have Gardevoir, we have Giratina, we have Houndoom, we have Jirachi, Jolteon, we have Lugia, Manaphy, we have Mewtwo, we have Pidgeot, we have Regirock, we have Shymin, which features Rayquaza here, which is extremely fun. I'm trying to see if there's another Pokemon, but it doesn't seem like it. After we have Tyranitar, one of the most beautiful full arts I own, Yveltal, which features Xerneas. It just looks like a movie promo. I love it so much. We have Zygarde. After, we have what I call the fake full arts. Because as you might tell, if I, for example, take Tyranitar right here, it has the fingerprints finish. Alright? Switching hands so I can put it back in there. After, boom, it's back in there. After, we have the fake ones. So for example, we take Meloetta. Boom. Where are the fingerprints? Girl, where'd you put the fingerprints? Please tell us. But yeah, that's why I call them fake ones. And Gyarados, or should I say shiny Gyarados, which features Manaphy and Greninja. This is a semi fake fort. What I mean by that is the contour has the I honestly don't know how I'm supposed to show. Okay, that way you can see it a bit. Like where the corner are. If I try to make it focus. Okay. So you can see a bit behind the Pokemon that there's the fingerprints, but not on the Pokemon. So that's A fake full art, as I like to call them. Because the full art is supposed to be on the whole Pokemon, just like Tyranitar, because he's cool. Yeah. So we have those, we have Mew, Sylveon, and then the not soulless EXs, so the best ones. We have Absol, Ampharos, Ashes, Greninja, Audino, Aurorus, Blastoise 2 times, Camerap, we have free Charizards, we have Cobalion, Darkrai, Dragonite. As you might tell, I'm kind of doing the ABCs of the EXs. I think I'm only missing 8 or 6 letters, to be fair. Like, I'm missing a few, but not all of them. I have a lot. Like, I'm not missing that many, as you might tell. Like, in terms of alphabets, I have a lot of cards that I managed to find, and I'm extremely happy with that. So, as you might tell, those are not soulless. This particular EX, a lot of people want it. Like, people that don't like EXs, alright? They're like, oh, I want it so bad. And it's really just because of how it's designed, which I find extremely funny. After Magirna, and after another Magirna. After we have a lot of not a lot, but like 2 Mewtwo's. Regular Mewtwo and Megamind Mewtwo. They just look like it just looks like Mewtwo mixed with Mew. Like, if I had to say which one that was. After we have Rayquaza. Rayquaza is a favorite, as you might tell. So yep, so far it looks like this. I have a lot of letters, as you might tell. After we have again the fake full arts, but those are yellow borders, so Arceus, Celebi, Reshiram. A lot of people want my Reshiram because it's so pretty, and I'm not gonna trade it for yet. I'm saying yet because I still don't know if I'm gonna keep it or not, depending on what the offer is, of course. If it's a mega, of course I'm not gonna say no to a mega. But yeah, after we have Zapdos. I know how to find Articuno, but I never saw Moltres. So yep, I have one of the legendary birds. After we have the 2 Journey Togethers I was speaking of. So that's the one I pulled from the box, and that's the one that came with the box. After we have an Appreciation, as you might tell. This one I bought, I didn't pull it sadly, but I was still able to buy it. So as you might tell, it's a tiny and Appreciation post. After we have Team Skull Grunt, I should say, and Hex Maniac. Those are for trade, actually. It's actually already in trade, but I forgot to remove them from the binder, so they might not be there in the next video, so yeah. After we have Misty and Brock, old trainers per se. We have Wally, and after it's Ditto Appreciation. A lot of Dittos. So yeah, that is all for today. It wasn't as long as the last time, I think. But as you might tell, a lot of things changed in this binder. So I don't know when I'll be posting, if I'm gonna post before or after August, or when I'll be back or anything. So I hope I'll see you soon. And not to be a tease, but I might do an unboxing of 2 Pokemon Center Elite Trainer boxes in July. Or in August, depending on when it arrives. But yeah, I might do an opening soon. Bye, humans! Have a good evening and a great life.